The Switch 2 is out, and ain't no games on that thing. I found one game, 1.5 actually. Did you guys check out the Nintendo Switch 2 welcome video? No, you didn't. I've seen the analytics. Well, guess what? They have games, but they're hidden away in the Nintendo Switch 2 online with the Gamecube games. They got 3 games in there, and they're all pretty good. Well, you know, there's going to be a lot more Gamecube games coming, and I'm Mr. NSO, as you've seen with all the videos I do, so I thought, wouldn't it be fun to rank all of the Nintendo Gamecube games based on how much they deserve to be on NSO on a variety of factors. Now listen, I'm not ranking all these. Ain't nobody need to rank Taz Wanted, okay? So we're going to rank what games we think are going to be on GameCube NSO, maybe by the end of the lifespan. Already there, deserved. These are games that obviously need to be on it. They're iconic from the GameCube that everybody can agree are, like, you can't have it without it. Already there, not deserved. Everybody added me when Mario Strikers got added. This game is ass. It's not good. It's very boring and basic. It led to Strikers Charged. Obviously, Luigi's Mansion is going to be on. We all know that. Eternal Darkness deserves it, and I think that the legacy is so high for this game. Billy Hatcher might. There's a lot of other issues with that one, because it's like Sega, but I don't think they'll care, right? And Won't But Should is Geist, which I don't know if you guys know this. It was a GameCube-only, very experimental shooter game. It was like an adult game. And Melee, not happening. Come on, bro. No, this shit is locked away. Never, ever, ever. They didn't add any Smash game. I think if they ever do a Smash game, it's going to be a part of a big, like, collection, like a legacy collection with online, and the online's going to be bad. Going to be miserable. Shall we? Amazing Island, I think deserves it, but won't. I don't know who made it. I guess it's Sega. This game is weird and experimental in that GameCube era way, but I don't think anybody has any reason for it to come back. I think we need a new tier, and, you know, I hate to do this, but would this be fun? I think this might be a LOL. Why would you get... Wouldn't that just take away from playing the new Animal Crossing? They're absolutely putting that on. You think? I'll put deserves it and might, because I feel like Nintendo's weird. I could see them being like, we're not putting that on because it's going to take people away from New Horizons. But I'm thinking with Nintendo, like, I don't think Pikmin is. You think Pikmin's going up? They just put 1 and 2 on the on the Switch, right? Like, why would they do that? They don't want to re-release it. Not happening. And actually, everything that got re-released should go up there. 1,000 Year Door. You finally got what you wanted, by the way. All you 1,000 Year Door guys finally got what you wanted. Now you can stop asking for it every direct. Do you think... No. What? Does Ubisoft have anything on NSO? I don't think they do they? Yeah, they're not on NSO. Yeah, okay. If Ubisoft had stuff on NSO, I would put that up there. Because, like, I think it's a legacy thing where, like, people talked about that game a lot. It's dead now, but I think people don't realize, like, the legacy that game had. Oh, the thing that I was going to say is, like, interestingly, and I don't know if you guys have this feeling too, I go back and I look at, like, the NSO libraries of each system, and there's not really, like, anything I would add to most of the systems. For the most part, most everything you could want is up there, other than, like, Donkey Kong 64, Square games, sure. I think within, like, the Nintendo realm, right? Like, the Nintendo games, everything's represented. Is it weird that I want a Crazy Taxi on there? It might, and I think it deserves it. Crazy Taxi is like a Dreamcast game, but I think it's secondary a GameCube game for some reason. GameCube had a bunch of games that are like, they're obscure, but they're very well known, like Odama. Odama is a pinball game, but it's also like Dynasty Warriors? Hold on. Like, what the fuck is this? The GameCube is weird. Oh, unlock the gate. Let's go! Oh, yeah, you use mic controls, too. So you say, Army, pull back. Here it comes. All together now. Bro, if my God was doing this, I'd be so mad. Imagine God is real and he's playing pinball and you're, like, on the front lines. Ouch! God, please send aid! God is tilting the earth. God, stop! Please! Wait, that's me. That's me right there. I'm in the game. Please stop tilting my homeland. Bro, these Operation Desert Storm covers are so patriotic. I remember being in Best Buy, and I felt like I was getting recruited. I want to fight and die for my country, bro. That's me right there. Could Jungle Beat or Conga get in? Bro, they might sell the drums. Licensed music? Oh, yeah. Dude, the GameCube's weird. But were any of you guys alive for the weird, like, Midway revival? Like, I remember watching Tommy Tallarico on G4 and, like, Dr. Muto footage, and it was, like, Midway's back. Like, Midway tried to reinvent themselves the same way that Sega had that trailer, like, a few years ago, and they put out Dr. Muto. Dr. Muto is a Coney-ass game, too. We had this, like, we had Croc, Spyro, Gex, Bubsy, and then we had the second wave, which was, like, Dr. Muto, Blinks, Jack, Tac. What the fuck was that little KO the Kangaroo? Like, these guys were, like, the next gen. Jack and Daxter? No, they were before, I think. They were cooler. I'm talking about wannabes. Like, Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter, they were all good games. I'm talking about, like, Largo Winch here. F-Zero's already in, and deserved. That's a good game. Dude, that game is still good. Boot up your Switch 2 right now and play F-Zero GX. Tremendous game. None of these are important. These will all be forgotten by time. None of these leave a legacy. This is a hard one. I hate to do it. New tier. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, bro, when they revealed that. I thought it was such a cool idea. This and Four Swords, I thought was so cool, but how would you do it? I feel like it'd be easier to do now. I would like Gauntlet to get in. It should. It won't, but it should. Gauntlet would be awesome. Godzilla won't, but should. This game was, like, actually very good. That Godzilla game is crazy. There aren't many kaiju games. There should be more, right? I feel like that's such an untapped market, but it's so niche, I guess. Like, it's way too many Harry Potters. Bro, he got real. Look at this. CG, real. When the Goblet of Fire lights up, that's how you know shit's serious. I think Ikaruga might do it. I would love that. I would love to play Ikaruga. Again, a Dreamcast game at heart. Like, it's weird how GameCube was, like, the Dreamcast's cousin in a weird... I don't know. Killer 7 deserves it and might. But they're going to need a mature shop again. They're going to need a mature thing, like the Killer 7 or... with Resident Evil 4 on it, too. No Way Air Ride is because he's making a new Air Ride? Yeah, but that's why they definitely put this up. Absolutely. I think it's a shoo-in. No question. That will absolutely be up. 100%. Because it's marketing. Yeah, I think it's like, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm going to play this one, I'm not going to play the new one. You aren't going to play the new one because you're going to be like, well, that looks weird. I don't want to play that. And then you play this, you're like, wait, this hits. It's a lot of Maddens. This would be, dude, it would be so funny if I was like, Madden 08, not happening. But Madden 04, shoo-in. Just for the, that's farming Huz. What happened in 04? What? That game set a strong industry precedent. That game had long-lasting implications for the industry. Golf, why do I feel like golf? It's a shoo-in. If the other golf games are on, it's a shoo-in. But Double Dash, yeah, it'll get in. I don't know when. It will go in. Every Mario Party, you think? Why not? I mean, they did Superstars. I don't know. You're right. Tennis is in. Baseball's in. Dude, I remember when this Mega Man collection dropped, it blew my mind. This was like before we had remasters or remakes or whatever. I was like, every Mega Man game? What? Even the arcade one from Japan? I would love a Twin Snakes. What's Konami's presence on NSO? Konami might play ball. They would just do it to piss off Kojima. Look what we did! And Kojima wouldn't care, but he'd be like, huh? Are you mad, huh? They got Castlevania Bloodlines. That's true. I think it deserves it and might. Twin Snakes, if you guys don't know, is Metal Gear Solid, but it's like amped up to 11. It's an action movie, and I've heard it described, and I love this explanation of it. It's described as like the made-for-TV movie version of Metal Gear Solid. Like, somebody took the events of Metal Gear Solid and, like, made a movie about it, and that's what that game is, which is cool. Metroid Prime, it's weird because it obviously deserves it, but they have, like, the remakes, right? And I think that if they do it, they would do it with the Switch thing. Yeah, I think it's not happening. Prime 2 is shoo-in? Why wouldn't they remake Prime 2? They would remake Prime 2 right now. I think it might get added in the last, like, 3 months of the Switch 2. And by the way, none of this makes any sense. I'm asking why Nintendo, historically, weirdest fucking company, makes no, like, they turned off the random track thing in Mario Kart. Why did they do that? It makes no sense why they do anything, ever. Nothing they do makes any sense. It's so weird. I would love an NBA Street. I would love for EA to have, like, a big renaissance. Even if they don't be putting out new games, just make big, like, put big games, like, on stuff, you know? Street, SSX, Freak Style, right? Like, Phantasy Star Online? I can't even tell what these are. I'm curious if you've ever played it. Are you? I feel like nothing could be more clear whether or not I, Coney, have played Phantasy Star Online. Is that a real question you're asking me? I haven't. No. I'm shocked that you think it's a question. Come on. I'm just curious what you have. Is Coliseum on, or is it a shoo-in? I think they're going to say it's coming on, right? It was a shoo-in. I think they said it was on the way. Or was it Pokemon XD? It got shown? Okay. Bro, this one actually might. I know I said no Ubisoft, but this is like one of the games of that generation. Sands of Time, like, changed the world back then. But I do think Sands of Time might actually make it. Because I think enough people would, like, make us think about it. Maybe Ubisoft would be like, hey, this is when we were good. Like, actually, I didn't even think about that. There's an interesting conversation to be had where, like, Ubisoft was ass until the GameCube. And then they're like, hey! So maybe now Ubisoft, they get to make some deals. And now they're ass again. Well, sunrise, sunset. Coney, do you like Rayman? No. I don't fuck with Rayman except Origins and Legends. Those are two of the best platforming games ever made. They're so good. Why did they make two good 2D platforms out of nowhere? I think Origins came out. Everybody loved it, but it didn't sell well. And Ubisoft's like, okay, well, let's do it again. But this time it'll definitely hit, and it sold worse. Resident Evil gets in. Dude, this GameCube Resident Evil remake is like one of the prettiest games ever made. Isn't that on the eShop? Oh, is it? Wait, why? It might. I'll put deserves it might. I think it still might. RE4 might, again, for the same reason. I know you can get it anywhere, but it's different. Put the rest of the Pokemon games except Box and Shoe in. You think we're getting Pokemon Channel? We're not getting Pokemon Channel, bro. The same reason we didn't get Hey You Pikachu. It's not. We're absolutely getting Pokemon Channel. We're not getting Pokemon Channel. You know what? I'm putting it right here. It's not happening. It's not happening. Why? It doesn't require an accessory. Why would they do it? It's not happening. I would love Shadow. That won't, but should. I would love Shadow. If the Sonic 3 movie was coming out, bro. This won't, but should. That feels to me like a GameCube game. Same with DX and Heroes. Whoa, let's not go crazy now. Riders. I think Riders should. I played a lot of Riders when I was at my friend's house. It won't happen. I don't know why they would do it. It's not going to happen. Was it good? It was okay. Star Fox might. Star Fox Adventure. Star Fox Assault should. And I feel like it's a won't. But shoo-in? You think? Both Star Foxes are guaranteed. I think you're right. I think they're both shoo-ins. I think you're right. Yeah. I want to play Assault after chat says it's good. Mario Sunshine, I don't think it's happening, bro. Like, it should be a shoo-in, but they keep releasing it. I mean, I guess they did it once. Oh, it's confirmed? Okay, never mind. Well, they just released it, so I was like, they might hold off again, but okay, it's confirmed. Never mind. It should be in. Definitely this, right? Monkey Ball. I don't know if Monkey Ball gets in. I feel like Monkey Ball 2 does. I don't know. Monkey Ball 1, surely both, right? You skipped SSX. I mean, that won't but should, but it should go in there. It won't. I wish Four Swords would, but that's a how. I really wish it would. Twilight Princess was the Wii one, right? I feel like they're going to wait for the Wii. Wait for the Switch 3. Very likely. I think if you put that out, you would put it on the good system. Time Splitters 2 should, but it won't. I'm still waiting on that remake, bro. We need a Time Splitters remake like crazy. You ever miss an entire generation or like a series of games and like you always think like, I'll get to that one. I'll play it at some point, and then the series dies, because that's what happened to me with Splinter Cell. Everybody said it was amazing, and I never played the first one. I was like, I'll play it eventually, and now Splinter Cell's dead. I don't know if Wario World gets in. I gotta be honest, I played Wario World wanting to enjoy it, because I'm a Wario guy, right? I fuck with him. It's not a fun game. It's not that good. I like weird shit. I like weird games, but that one, I don't know. Dude, I love this game, this Universal, because I love theme parks. This Universal Studios ride game, you had to wait in lines for real in the game. They have lines that you have to wait in, which blew my mind. That was crazy to me. Beautiful Joe should. Do you think it will? I think it might. If Resident Evil 4 did, I think it might. WarioWare better be the shoe-in. Like, dude, that game's multiplayer is, I think, some of the best multiplayer ever made for any game ever. That game is a multiplayer mode where you literally just walk around the screen and you can just get big in front of people's screens so they can't see. It's so funny, man. I think Wave Race gets in. I think they need some filler. I think Wave Race hits that perfectly. I think that's it. I think we're done. It's weird because the GameCube, like, is so experimental and it's so good, but also so ass. It has the highest highs, but also it's so mediocre. Boom, done. Pretty boring list, if I'm honest. Not really that controversial or crazy, but sometimes it's true. I don't really have any big controversial opinions about the GameCube, like, yo, this game aged bad, this game is really bad. I think, generally speaking, the GameCube aged very well. Is GameCube the most hit or miss console, or Nintendo console? Yeah, I think so. Because I think it has, like, big, like, boom 10 out of 10s, and then a lot of, like, 6s. And it's their problem now. There aren't many problems here. What was that image? Oh, it's this. And it's their problem now. Did you like the video? Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye. Hey, if it's going on YouTube, subscribe, please. I'm almost at 200K. I'm so close to 200K, and I'm sick of begging. I'm demanding it.